Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Play action. Now it's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
To the air on third down is Milton. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Whoa! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. Fields to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw is Fields. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And they'll have it across midfield down to the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Fields. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here we go. To throw is Fields. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up. He's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening. On 1st down, here's Milton. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Now, some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Now, it's Tracy looking to run.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and he is gone.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll run with Tracy. And the Giants are going to be set up on a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Milton. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll run for it. It's Singletary. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Fields. He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First time they've made his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Now the rookie out of Tennessee, Jalen Wright. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go, son. Let's go. Sit high.
They go play action with Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Hey, Ken. Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickett. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. To throw is Fields. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the full. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's first and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here's a 2nd and 3 for them. They'll go play action here with Milton. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the play. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The Giants can call their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. On second down, here's Milton. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
Fields now to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are able to extend the lead. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. Great way to start the drop. A gain of 20 and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. We're good.
On first down, a run for right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Delta. Go.
second down. It's Fields. That's caught left side by Pitts. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
Here we go, shot.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out.
And he's got another one. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his third of this game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. On play action, here's Milton. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays, they're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week. They have to have a relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third and long, here's Milton. to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly the turnover.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky.
The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
Off he goes. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Down inside the 10. And the Steelers have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Now, Fields. And he'll take it on in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. And this will be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. Here's your 2nd and 2. To the air once more is Milton. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So, three quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's a third and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Pitts is the man in motion. First down. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now a second down throw for Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hitting through it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 35 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Fields to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Back to throw is Fields. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now third and goal coming up.
Here we go.
Fields now. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're going to stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the air. It's Milton. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. On first and 10, Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. The big guys are on jumbo set here for first and goal. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers stretch things out even further. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. On the give, it's Tracy. Open space to the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And another first down and another big gain. This time 23 yards. On the play fake, it's Milton. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game and the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion.
Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on a pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here's Fields.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
There's that man again, another catch.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. Now Fields. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Fields now on second down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on first down. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second down, it's Fields. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Milton. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And with an open